Up on my paladin. Been farming this embersilk cloth a lot, and I'm making, I don't know, 3,000-4,000 gold a day off of it. So I'll keep doing it for a little while. I farm the garrisons too. I farm several different dungeons because I get for the cloth, or not only the cloth, but pick up some gear and some different ingredients for enchanting, some disenchanting gear that you don't want. Make a little bit of money off of it. In-game money, gold. I'm broke as hell in life. I don't like being broke in the game. Trying to get her and my warrior both up to max level. Where am I at with her? 54. Just barely 54. I think I hit 59 with my warrior the other night though. She'll be the first one to 60 for sure. This is a raid that I farm. Probably the only raids I've ever run is ones I've soloed. That's not totally true. I have run a couple of raids. I just didn't care for them. And here we are. Roll. All right. I'm going to start off with heroic 25. Excuse me. This is a pretty profitable run. Oops. Shit. And it's an easy run. It's this first room here. You come in here and clear this whole room. Then right back out. In and out. You go down here and kill this first boss, it won't reset. So don't go kill the first boss if you want to run it over and over. You can run it 10 times in an hour. And then it'll make you stop. But it don't take you an hour to run this 10 times. "25-man heroic, can't area effect won't kill them all the first time, but not too difficult to."
It's too far away. I need a target.
Might have a couple of stragglers like that, but no big deal. "72 cloth. Oh, I forgot to drink my potion. Drink this potion. What is it? Potion of treasure finding? Yeah. And you'll pick up these little chests. I just disenchant the gear I don't want. This hypnotic dust is good to have. You can make, you need it to make the embersilk bags, and I make they're 22 slot bags. I make them and put them in the, not a ton of them, but I make a few, put them in the guild bank. They go quick. 16 slot bags sit there for a while. Not everybody wants them, but and open up, see what we get out of our crates. We get gold and a couple of different ores that sell pretty well, and some more cloth usually. What do we get out of that? 12. Yes. That's 16 out of there the other night. These have had pretty good stuff in them so far. Right on. Oh, there's one more. Gotta be careful. I shouldn't let my bags fill up as much as I do. You can get shit lost in here sometimes, or I can. So we got 13 chests, just 3 left. What do we get? 800? 800 even in cloth, really? Usual. Did I miss some? I did that the other night too, but I don't see any more. Oh, look at that. There's another 100 right there. And that'll put us over, so that's 900, we got 964 the other night, so that's pretty close. Running them, switching it up like that, and before that I was getting average of about 750 cloth. When you hypnotic dust, I get 21, not as much of it. I got 43 hypnotic dust out of that the other night. I might get a little bit. Is there any gear in here to? Nope, there's not. Sometimes you get gear out of those treasure chests too. I think that's it. That's a pretty decent score. For, you know, half hours worth of time. Time you fly there and get back and then take care of everything, you got a half hour in it for sure. But I ain't got that much else to do anyway though, so it ain't such a big deal for me. Oh man. I got up too early today. Left one of my grandsons overnight last night. He was giving his mom a hard time, so I took him home with me. First time I've kept just one of them. I want to save any, yeah, I'll save this 100 off. Just want to make some bags. Let's go see what's in the
Keep your
guild
ear to the
bank.
ground.
Yep, see there you go. I put 2 embersilk bags in there yesterday. They don't last long. 16 slots, 20 slots. These are 14s. They'll sit there for a while. And I always put, ooh, somebody took some of them. Cool. I put these in here. I opened these last 3 tabs up. You can take, anybody can take 5 or 6 deals out of it. And I've started to build up a little bit of cloth. I haven't put any embersilk in here because it just sells for too damn much. You get some more frost with you. And all this I just farmed out of dungeons. Still got a ways to go. When I came back, I was gone for and played for about a year and a half, and the guild bank. I was happy the guild was still there. I had a guild on the alliance side. I didn't use it very much, but it disappeared. Somebody else got it. This one was still here, and the guild bank was just packed with mostly crap. I weeded a bunch of it out the other day, and then posted to the guild members. Them last 3 tabs, I raised the limits on them. Said, please take this shit if you can use it. Sybil leak, yep. Alright, let's go see Sybil. Get this stuff on the auction house. Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna last tonight. Get some more coffee for sure. Sybil's my auction house girl. That's about all I do with her. I ran her for a while. She's level 40 something. 46. Didn't sound nothing while we were gone. Slow night.
I got what you need.
Ooh. Sold some of the black mage weave stuff. Boots and leggings. And for a while we had this stuff up 2,000 or 3,000 gold a piece. But bunch of guys started coming in and posting shit really cheap, and had to bring it down, so I'm pretty happy with that. Check for undercuts. Didn't be many. I just reposted everything before I went. Right before I came online. Yeah, good. Cool. Pyrite ore sells decently. Almost always sell it all as soon as I put it on. Doesn't sell for a whole lot, but kind of a freebie. Same thing with this elemental ore. It always sells. See where our cloth is. Had a couple people coming in here and posting this shit real low. But this stuff sells good enough that somebody comes in and posts it really stupid low. I just fucking buy it all. And then repost it at a higher rate. But this is still up pretty. I'd like to see it stay above $5 a piece. If possible. But that's wonderful for us. We'll take that.
Can I interest you in a payment plan?
Right on. I need to go do the rest of the farming. Kind of boring for streaming, but I don't know, the millions of you out there might forgive me, huh? Maybe. I think that's what I'm going to do because I need to get it done. Trying to get back to 1,000,000 gold. I got there. Set a goal to become a millionaire in the game, and I think you can. I think the cap is 1,000,000 per tune. But I never got anything close to that. But I did get 1,000,000 total. Which is cool. It's nice to have gold and not have to worry about it. I didn't stay at a million very long because I got lazy and stopped working the auction house very much, and spent some money and bought a couple cool mounts. All right, where are we going? We're going to our garrisons now. Everything I farm dungeons and farm a little bit of herbs, mostly just the herbs to make that treasure finding potion that I sell it on the auction house and want it for my tune. And in the garrison, I hit with their tailor. I got a couple of tailors, and I use them because the hex weave bags sell really good, and they're still selling for $400 or $500 a piece. Just did this yesterday, so there's not gonna be much here to get. I must have done it yesterday. Oh, I think I did this tune, nobody else.
What do you need?
I started waiting 3 days between doing this garrison run. Let things build up a little bit. It makes it a little bit more worthwhile. But I think I came here with Shay and did this yesterday. If I got Taylor, I'd go ahead and make as much cloth as I can and keep the work order thing full. Solely for the purpose of making hexweave bags. Yeah, see, she's gonna have enough to make one. And so they pretty consistently sell between 400 and 500 gold a piece, and there's not a hell of a lot of effort in making them. You need Gorgon fly trap to make the cloth. Of course, you need some sort of fur to make the cloth, and sorceress earth. I usually end up having to buy it. For whatever I generate,
watch over you.
all kinds of.
I aid you.
But I'm not doing whatever it does. It generates the water, fire, air, all kinds of it. This stuff I have to buy it. But the bags are still selling for enough that it's well worth it. And I go hit the mine. And I debate whether this is worth it or
I
not.
can't use that item yet.
A little pick there makes you mine faster, and the coffee makes you run faster. So you can blow through this pretty quick. I can run through the mine usually in 3 minutes. I do the mine and the herb garden and the barn. Like I said, if they're a tailor, then I do the cloth. Tailoring and alchemy is the only two professions I've pursued. Tailoring mostly so I can make bags, and alchemy mostly so I can make potions, flasks. My alchemist is behind though. I just worked her into Shadowlands just the other day. It's a death knight. I don't run her hardly at all. I tanked with her for a while. They're a good tank. And I may again sometime. It's a lot easier to level professions than it used to be. I first started, man, leveling professions was a grind. A long grind. Game's a lot more user friendly than it used to be, or well, than it was when I first started. Not that in a lot of ways I preferred it that way. My buddy Craig he's still in Bastion. Feel bad I don't run with him as much as I used to, but we haven't run a lot together in a long time because he plays mostly Alliance tunes. I play mostly Horde tunes. I've got some Alliance tunes that are high enough level I can run with him, but and for a while I was trying to keep up with both, but that just gets to be too much for this old man. But this ore always sells, man. It doesn't sell for a tremendous amount, but it always sells, and almost always sells, you know, within the first day I put it on the auction house. So you may not be making, you're making hundreds instead of thousands, but you're making it every day instead of once a week. Except for the embersilk cloth. That right now, that's the hottest item I'm selling. I make more money off that than I do anything.
Yes.
If I farmed it more times a day, I could make more. And some days I do farm it more than once, but not often, usually on the weekend. I think last Saturday I went there 3 or 4 times. I may not do this with every tune tonight. This stuff sells, but herbs just don't. They don't sell as well for some reason. And the deposit to put them on the auction house is high. I don't know why that is, but it is. This stuff will sell because you need it for the hex weave cloth. And there's still people doing that. I've got all my gardens set up. Well, I think I still have one that's not. You get the follower, you can talk to this guy down here, pick what you're going to grow. So you can grow all one particular herb. So I grow all of this stuff because it sells better than any of it. The rest of it really doesn't sell. In fact, I've stopped really selling most of it. I just had my herbalist, alchemist, start storing it in her bank again and make potions every now and then. Because they sell, not as well as you'd think they would, but
You wish to speak?
put in the work orders, and you get a little bit of
Ancestors
other
watch over you.
herbs out of your work. The barn's not really worth running more than every 3 or 4 days. I'm not going to run hers at all today because I ran it yesterday. Pretty big bag of goodies. That's what we want. What do we got? 19. We'll have to go farm. And that's the time-consuming part of the barn.
Speak, friend.
But between the fur and the leather, we only got 20. We got 19 to. If we use them all up here, next time we'll be way behind. So we're gonna go get some more. Nice from the Horde side because it's a short flight to Negrad. Go right here to, what is that? Joe's Relax.
Goodbye.
Go there and trap, I don't know, them big, like rhinoceros looking things. I can't remember what they're called. And then the giant wolves. Hard part about it at this point with these tunes that are 48 and above, you gotta strip all the gear off of them and be really careful because you gotta trap these things, not just kill them. If you kill them, they're You can loot them, but you want them trapped for the barn. And you'll produce twice as much fur and leather that way. I was starting to grab just a cool looking place. It's a bitch to get around in when you can't fly. I brought most of my tunes through here the first time without flying. I got a little button over here that strips her down naked. She wants extra weapon too. Yeah, 51, 56. If we go to that weapon. Then you move your auto attack into your E spot there. And hopefully you can wound them, because you got to wound them to trap them. You got to get them down to about half life. Like that.
I can't attack that target.
Isn't she cute? The Bloodhouse got nice butts, you gotta admit that. Well, she's doing good tonight. Haven't killed one yet. Say that.
I can't attack that.
She's higher level now than she was before. Maybe that's...
I need to target something first.
Oh, I always forget. She's got the mount for this. She got this mount. It's not that hard to get. You can fight without this mounting. Makes this process a lot faster. Half time I forget I have it. Little wolf mount. Different on the right side, I can't remember. It's not real hard to get. I still got to tuck a couple tunes I don't have it on, but not for any good reason why. It's a fairly short amount of quests to get it. You build one of the outposts here in the grad.
I can't attack that.
I didn't switch her out if she's still in frost too. Usually I go to the tank to do this and I forgot. But this seems to be working pretty good actually, so don't fuck with it. I don't think we've killed one yet. And that's unusual. I usually kill a few with these higher level tunes. Because it's so easy to do.
I can't attack that target.
Right on. Any of those?
I can't attack that.
What's damaged is any damage. That worked. She's at a good level for this right now. It's just working real smooth. Not usually this smooth with the power level tunes. Like I said, I usually kill at least a few.
I can't attack that target.
When you get to flow like this, you can do this pretty quick. Especially when you got this mount. Ooh. Every now and then I'll come here and there's somebody else farming. But that's pretty rare. Every now and then I'll come here and somebody's just going through killing all this shit. I guess they're skinning them or looting them. I'm not really sure why you want to just kill them and not trap them. That's always frustrating because they're just blowing through, killing everything in sight. A couple times I'll just leave, come back later. Unless they're really tearing it up, there's places big enough and they respawn fairly quickly. Oh, there went our streak. We killed one. Good. Garrison. Alright. Put your clothes back on, girl. You do have a nice butt, but just inappropriate. Especially here in front of the troops.
Thrall Hall.
I just put the work orders up pretty much 50-50. Oh shit. But I fucked that up.
Go forth.
So we did it all in. That will be way out of balance. Yep. Oh well. Wasn't supposed to click on create all. But that's alright. It'll all come out in the wash. Ship off fur. Any leather? Yeah, fur and leather. No savage blood. And that's all we're gonna send out. What is that? We must have trapped one of the other ones along there somewhere. Ooh. Send that to the auction house. Put the rest of the shit in the bank.
Hail.
Hail. I had a ton of these built up, and then I sold some of them down at some point. I'm not really using them for anything right now, but we don't sell all that well either, so get shit like that. Sometimes I just hang on to it and can always sell it later, right? I got a ton of these things. There's a place there in the grad. I'm not even sure what you get for them anymore. Probably ought to go turn some of them in and see. But Paladin's got a ton of them. Alright, I'm going to get off here for a second. Take a short. I kind of like farming, though. I spend a lot of time doing that shit. I'm not good enough to go kick ass at PvP or anything like that, so. But that's what I like about World of Warcraft, is. There's, so much to do, and. Not anybody can come and at least have some fun. I don't know where her... I like the demon hunters too. We must need a... Well, yeah, we need a follower for our herb garden. That's why we built the tavern. It's level 2. We should be able to get a follower out of it. Level 2. Cool. Think. On here.
Talk to me. Stay away from the voodoo.
I was right the first time. Looking for a trait. Not alchemy. I want herbalism. Here we go. Cool beans, man. Which one do we want? Oh, he's kind of cute, isn't he? I don't think I have him anywhere else. Cool.
Hey there. Bye-bye now.
Cool to have the follower in the, I don't always stream this, but I was so far behind in my farming that I decided to just go ahead and stream this tonight. And I do a lot of this kind of stuff. It's the herb garden, follower. Once you have a follower in your herb garden, you can pick. It produces, I don't know if it produces anymore or not, but you can pick what you grow, and that's the reason I messed with it. It took me a while. I finally learned, I chased them followers all over the place, but if you build this Frostball Tavern thing to just a level 2, you can get followers out of there fairly easy. But it's fun, and I think that's why I like having my own guild. I don't have to, I get to play by my own damn rules, and it's been,
Peace, friend.
had the guild for a long time, but I haven't really worked it actively for quite some time. This is where if you've got a follower here, you can pick what herbs you're going to grow, and I grow that Gorgon flytrap because if you're going to sell it on the auction house, it sells best. Or if you're making hexweed bags, you need it to make cloth. Not sure how I did that. Here we go. Got this damn character boost when I bought Shadowlands, because I bought the package in the middle because I wanted the mounts. I wanted that tree mount. It is so freaking cool. I didn't even really think about the character boost, but I don't fucking need it. I wish I could give it to somebody. I never did really like them anyway. That's cheating. Now this will be fun. Yeah, we sold them boots and make more of them. One nice thing about it being a little bit easier to make gold, and there's more available ways to get gold. It makes it easier for people like me to make gold because people got more gold to spend. So that's one of the things I like about this game. There's so many things to do. I've played many hours just farming and Working the auction house.
Got the best deals anywheres.
Yeah, sure you do. I was selling the odd and end herbs, but I decided to start sending them back to my alchemist and hoarding them for a while. They don't sell real well and they don't sell for much. And for some reason, the deposit on herbs at the auction house is kind of stupidly high. These ores, they don't sell for a lot, man, but they're just so easy to get, and they almost always sell immediately. Usually the first day you post them, they'll be gone. Unlike some things. Next 2 bags. I don't undercut people real bad. Unless they're just, you know, being stupid about it. One of the robes that I farm out of one of the dungeons. And it's a cool looking robe, and it's popular. It will sell. But I hadn't had one on for a while. And I went to list it, and this guy had one on there for 250,000 gold. I undercut him pretty severely. That's just fucking ridiculous. I can't do that.
Pleasure doing business with
See, I
you.
need to see. Sell some of this fern, and I ship some of it out to let's see. I think I'll send a little bit of it out. Gotta have it to make the hexweave bags. And I make more money on the hexweave bags than I do the fur. Let's see. Why isn't she on there? There she is.
I ain't got it. You don't want it.
I left us with a little bit to sell. It sells for decent. Worth doing. To me. Alright. Yeah, we might as well check while we're here. Oh, I do undercut myself. I did. It's not real bright. But it's late. Isn't it? It's really not that late for me, but I got up earlier today than I normally do. Had grandson spend the night.
Goblin products are built to blast.
Mama come pick him up early.
Can I lighten that coin purse up for you?
Try not to undercut yourself this time, Mike. Yeah, the embersilk cloth is a hot item right now. I saw a bunch of it. And it's pretty damn easy to farm. I know. There we go. Pretty good for the night.